But it ended up not being him. It was like Prism and some of the other guys. But still, he's the big brand value, I'd say, that has come over, and I think is really promising.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
I had to be quietly impressed by the pickup.
Brokey's gonna get first blood here on Overpass. And Nut fast trade right back. Frozen peels away, but it's not gonna be a chase up to the bathrooms. Was looking like a stellar chance to just slice through B and put a test to Jacob early.
Okay, Rain's not gonna push through. But with the split defense, eyes are on Jacob now.
Rain gets his duel, and he picks it up, but he loses his teammates. So Rain, with the last couple bullets, not going to get the third kill, draws them into Monster. He at least posts his 2. We keep the numbers even at 10 seconds. No utilities, no kits out here on the field, just pressure out of Kerrigan. Frozen falls out of the heaven, and they strike in that moment. We've got Ecstatic on the board out the gate, folks.
Yeah, and a lot of people are going to be watching this game for the FaZe in these last couple. You know, it's hard. I think it's right now you've got Ecstatic wondering why. There's no double pushes, no big flanks coming in. They're trying to watch everything and be careful. They're still execing with a good amount of time.
Oh, but it's Kerrigan in as that utility flies. Monster push goes well. It's the only thing that bodes well here for Ecstatic, and that means Bomb's still back where Kerrigan got those kills in short. There's no real time to go grab it and come back, so kills would be huge. Frozen's got full health, the other 2 low, and Lele just needs to make sure he doesn't die after time now. Oh, you think that peak's coming out, but
no, it's not.
Brokey won't lose the op. M4 for the upgrade, and Lele hangs on, and this one just kind of fizzles out off of a perfectly timed push into short from Kerrigan. And Lele sees this as an invite, and he finds his duel. Playing a dangerous game, getting into short that quickly, but some early tempo looks good for Ecstatic. Also makes a move forward here. There's some weak pieces like this Deagle out on the field, but he doesn't kill TMB. He'll kill the players in front.
Perfect composure.
Not to mention the damage done to TMB. A back turn from Anlalele, and so 5v4. Ecstatic go up in flames. Frozen aggressive from long for the 3-piece to put FaZe Clan back on the board, barring the Nut clutch.
I think he has spotted Frozen, or at least his teammates saw it, so what do you think? There you go. 45 health left over. Bomb can get picked up.
And time.
So half a marathon to get over towards the A site.
It's no Iron Man.
Jump on Pimp's back to get there.
He's going to hear him drop in. Brokey missed chance. Still time to win this round. You think Kerrigan's got him with the smoke down in front. He needs to know he's arriving and jumping through a smoke blind. He won't take that chance. Nut knows better. And the headshot. Kerrigan, I'm hoping that was before time expired, because it was in the final seconds.
Yeah.
All right, playing for a bit more control out of the spawns now, our FaZe. Getting Rain out here with a smoke ahead of Anlalele. But he's going to play around it. There's 2 rifles on that line. Flashbang almost blinds everybody. Look at this push here from Rain.
Yeah, this is really smart.
And he's going to find TMB with grenades, or never mind. Great presence of mind. And then Brain splattered. Oh no, a disconnect here from Frozen makes this a 2v5. Even worse. Jacob, time to shine, brother. It's a 1v5. 4 players outside of this bomb site.
Did he disc after? Because only 3 kills.
Yes. He disconnected after the first 2 kills on the other half of the map. Oof. And now they know where the last player is with A control because Frozen's gone. And so Bomb, it's going to rotate upwards. This is going to be the tough pill to swallow for FaZe Clan.
You know, this could have been just like a really genius moment from... But since nobody took an engagement with him at short, he was so sure about the setup, it feels like they really were prepared to find somebody, whether it was out and short or a very unlikely play like pushing back through the smoke. Oh, if those nades killed someone, that would have helped.
Jacob on the half wall, Rain in the pit. Brokey about to strike, starts to run. And a Rain double before the flank even hits its mark. Ooh, that is fantastic if you're FaZe Clan. Total sweep of the Ecstatic attack.
Yeah.
Bomb to be scooped up at the bottom of the ladder right now, and you can see it moving its way towards Monster. So I feel like we're going to get Ecstatic shifting back into this B site ahead of time. Again, don't give yourself time to get flanked as per last round. and maybe this B site crumbles. Still 3 defenders here. Nades in hand, they get past that cross, and Jacob goes down with nothing. Rain, single kill. A MAC-10 double entry into the Chris 2 third frag. That is Ecstatic moving faster. A bit emphatic on the approach, and it's going to put this back to a tied game at 4.
Yeah, it was definitely a little awkward there from Jacob. He was the only person who could have stopped that in its tracks if he, mowed down 2 people, peeked on the right side of the pillar. But he wasn't playing open to it. He had a teammate on the back of the site.
FaZe having a hard time of pinning them down in what should be this difficult T side. We're going to get aggressive this round with Brokey on long. Gifted an opening chance. Elsewhere, we've got the answer, and Jacob will trade out the B frag, but that op kill opened the door for Frozen to push through playground. He's going to drop the bomb and get responded back on by Nut. 3v2 for FaZe Clan, and the pressure still all over the map as Kerrigan goes hunting.
It's 2v3.
Spotted.
I was going to say it's recoverable, but Jacob, nice find. 2 up now. Nut on the 1-on-3 hunts. Let's see if he can actually give himself winning chances. 1 kill early, and maybe there's hope. Shot miss from Brokey.
Activates Kerrigan surely in a second. Nut hyper focused on the opper, and dodging the flashes for Kerrigan's arrival. It's a freebie. 5-4 FaZe Clan.
Okay, so they will go unnoticed. Brokey looks a little suspicious, however. I think that was 2 spotted.
Yep.
Wait, surely it was.
Yeah, he knows. He's on high alert, knows that he is in a dangerous position. He hits that shot onto Sierra, and as they pressure in, Brokey fighting every step of the way. Nearly had more in the tank. Kerrigan's chance to clean up, but the op has been offered over to Nut, falls back to the half wall, and not everybody's going to escape alive here. Nut on 20. Chris 2 pushes back through. Kerrigan in between the T's. And Frozen applies a good amount of pressure. No scopes go both directions. FaZe Clan only go 1, and that is forward. Leading now by 2 rounds over Ecstatic.
This is where I think FaZe are getting some value back. Even when they've exec up short, Rain's caused problems for them. Pushing out their 1-guy monster.
Nice. Felt like Nut was pre-aiming that before the door swing.
Wow.
He swings wide. Nails the headshot. They get damage onto Jacob at B, and Sierra wins the kill over on long A. Double nade.
I love that. I mean, they just believed in the fact that they hit somebody the first time. Jacob tried to play the spot as soon as they triple naded it, the round prior. And now this is basically a wash. They've got Kerrigan spotted, low on HP. How do you want to win, Ecstatic?
Kerrigan's gonna fight tooth and nail for this one, but we've got 3 players coming at Brokey. It's a position whereby he can cut them down 1 by 1, but he's gotta hit every shot, and he could do it if not for Sierra pressing that barrel right against his head. Kerrigan, 40 health 1v2, met by smoke on the approach, barrels through into the Optimus player, but 1 man makes the difference, and 1 round could do the same. An excellent 5-round T-side for Ecstatic as they try to spoil FaZe Clan's debut. Slow burn until the sudden swing that could have been for Sierra. Definitely had chances to hit a shot. Instead, 5v3 for FaZe. If they wait for the flank, they're about to find it, you'd think.
Brokey's turning. There are these small timings.
Good flash.
Yeah, the bomb comes A, though.
Smoke's a bit deep. Won't be too hard for Nut to challenge through. But it's covered by Rain. Crosshair on the money. And the next man up towards Dumpster, already down to a measly 8 points of health. So Rain here with the jumping block, of course, as you do. And unfortunately for Andalele, doesn't actually end up finding anybody in bathrooms. But Rain's gonna come stomping in, looking for another frag. 1 for the road. Oof.
Not too bad.
Reda's answer, no kit on the site. That could have changed things. He's going to tap it to try to pressure it. There is still 10 seconds, but Kerrigan's so far away, and the bomb is planted for bathrooms. If he had a kit, he maybe could try to cause more panic, but still, he frazzled him for a second. Gone pretty heavy on this M4. Sarah, the only one with a real rifle. There's a question as to whether Rain full clears. He will, and still falls. Easy swap out, but playing with his nades. Sierra not expecting this fast chase from Brokey, who gives him a chance to win the duel.
Little awkward.
He looked kind of scared about it all.
Yeah, a little awkward. Actually, I can't remember what team it was, but I've seen a roster not play in blue at all on CT side. Well, maybe if the CTs want to come stack, there's a chance for them. One good shot here from the scout changes things.
But the first one misses. Flash is good. Teammate Dink makes it weird. The 5-7 could thrive as he puts his head back down. Christu gets back into it with the scout. Nut serving up a good distraction. Christu, though, no multi-frag. It's the Kerrigan climb up for 2. And a Desert Eagle between Ecstatic and their 6th round, trying to dive the bomb. Not going to stop it from getting planted. 7 shots in the fresh mag versus 2 rifles, and it's too much to ask of it. Right there with that Christu scout kill, the 5-7 popped up, had a chance at more than just one.
There is no CT side overpass where your op doesn't have massive impact on your comeback. Show me the map. I don't even need to see the numbers. Nice find.
Sneaky stuff from Sierra, just diving out through connector, leaving A vacant for the time being. That's why we get this long A speed up, a real classic.
Now here's Christu alone.
Gets by the line. Sierra, I like that this is the same player that aggressed through connector into short, now back up to the A rotate, pushing through bathrooms. This man is on a marathon, and the timing is great. If he doesn't mess up the shot, and no chance he's gonna mess that up. Succulent kills coming out of Sierra. Finger licking good on the flank. 4 frags to his name. We needed an individual moment here for Ecstatic in an early gun round, and he gets his ace.
Wow.
All 5 as he gets into the action, back to the spawn, and right back where he started.
I mean, that ace is the one that sends FaZe back to A, back to B, follows behind them like he's hurting them around the map. It's actually wonderful. What a play. What a moment there for Sierra in such a big game as well.
2 sitting ducks.
It's not just a anchor spray down on a sight hold.
We saw their machine running on the attack, the utility, everything was healthy for Ecstatic. Let's see if they can follow through in the upset. A lot of damage for TMB. Wallbang versus Rain. What do you expect? Nut from Barrels, singular frag, and the instant fallback here from Frozen. And Lelele's locked in. He's got a chance to catch it, but it's Frozen to slip back towards spawn.
So nice for the T's to find these early duels on this map. It just adds more time to your clock to actually wander around, take the map control slowly. So I love the push equally here from Lelele. He's going to be on the hunt, going for a very, very long flank now.
Sierra in the corner.
And now he'll speed up, surely.
Fully ready. Oh, but both players from sight get a kill. And then the flank hits the perfect timing. Couldn't have ultimately asked for a better result if you are Ecstatic in that moment.
That's beautiful. I mean, he has to run the flank a little bit, but he does it at the perfect moment. The fact is there are 3 CTs left, and they all got great fights at the exact same time versus FaZe.
Sierra still floating between both halves of bathrooms. TMB now slotting into the CT side of Bath as well.
He's going to start coming forward now into bathrooms because look at the clock, 40 seconds.
As they turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you painted a beautiful picture, and Sierra gonna paint the walls of connector
and now they
Jacob.
only have one choice, and it's not a good one.
Not at all. Christu's op. On a nasty angle, has got the cover of Pillar in front of him. Misses the shot, though. That could be the open door, because Brokey's going to best him heads up. You've got a lot of bodies here. And Lele beckons him in. Nut serving up the distraction. Finally goes down. And TMB on the scene in time. 7 seconds. Brokey denied. Sierra gets in. And we've got this game tied at 10.
Yeah, well, they could have afforded an op shot getting missed there. No molly on the barrels.
The setups at each of these rounds are just putting Ecstatic in comfortable positions. They're never guessing. It feels like they've got the picture of the round in mind and then the follow through with plays like this. Sierra keeps that spray going, chews through 2 of these armored pistols. And while Kerrigan's down to half health, they may take some distance closer to the A site, but it has already brought TMB up from the other half. And still some utility to work with if you're Ecstatic to slow this down. We hit a minute, but the AK has been grabbed by Kerrigan. And if not him, there's still Frozen and Brogy to try to go hero mode. And we know FaZe Clan have heroes in their ranks. That's the whole soul of FaZe. And so Kerrigan, with even less health now, continues to try to press. Op shot between the feet, opens the door for the bomb plant. Wall bang on the dice, doesn't connect. And so we go post plant for FaZe Clan.
Don't drop this one, Ecstatic.
It's a long flank, soon to be realized by Anlalele. Kerrigan pressing the AK in, has now lost the rifle. Despite good damage, Christu stands the test. From the bottom of the scoreboard, he gets a critical kill with man advantage, but 2 deags in the hands of FaZe, folks. And that damage from Kerrigan now nets them another slow burn from Anlalele. He's got him pinned into the corner. He makes noise, and they're going to clear them out with kits across the board. Ecstatic still find 11.
Yeah, no problem at all. They'll pick that up and take the lead.
Oof. But we're starting to get into that scary place where now FaZe Clan are going to get wild. Christu, again, haven't had to mention him too much, and now he's starting to find his moments.
Here, just, you know, a kill here and there at this point, and they'll be in a solid spot.
He's late to the party, but they're there now, about to celebrate. A 12th round win is a sigh of relief. A 13th, a celebration. And a static defense, Ecstatic, sit in sight. Kerrigan's already slipped out through Monster. They're going to try to just bounce off the flash. And Lele offers up the distraction. Nobody looking towards barrels just yet. Nut. Oh! Double kill and a ton of damage as well for Broky to have to deal with. It's that same 3-piece defense repeat.
Okay, Nut, man. Yo, their barrels guy has been an issue for FaZe this entire half. And a chance to get 13 right here and now.
And aggressive out of the gate into connector, but also the double push on long. This isn't Ecstatic sitting back like last round and allowing for a hit to come their way. They are looking to end this. Making moves may be costly in round 23. 4v5 queued up. And Christu, who's been finding late form into the bathrooms, gets blasted by Kerrigan. Now it's a massive ask.
They don't think he's here at all.
Anlalele slides in,
Oh!
and a double kill brings us right back to even ground. Not to mention still that long player, TMB.
Wait, they're holding it though.
He's gonna push through. He's gotten by, and he gets both headshots. From the bottom of the board, a triple kill in front of him, a little too much to ask. It is a rain clutch or an Ecstatic upset here in map 1 to spoil Jacob's debut. Rain's gotta show us what FaZe are made of. What we've seen so many times before, and at the moment, it is CT's split.
Yeah, and there is actually a chance for Rain to pull this off. He's not the guy you see very often in late round situations. And the Lele's got his eyes peeled. Will he be covering the corner of the smoke? Doesn't see him.
He got out.
Going around the outside. He comes in and he gets it.
That's it, right there. And the Lele triple from sight. 9-round streak out of Ecstatic. And FaZe Clan only 1 bomb plant in the midst of it all.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
Game plan was solid. Aim was there. I don't have questions for them. Lots for FaZe.
Missed shots on long to start. Sierra is right back where he was on overpass with the 1 tap onto Kerrigan. And so they're just going to try to truck along. And Lele back into cover in a 5v3 with smoke in front. Rain just slams that Glock into the head of Lele. Sierra on the scene. Distance between him and the last 2 Ts. Teammate down beneath in Nut takes the swing, and they just feed themselves to FaZe.
Hey, that works out. They were looking for a reload, maybe ammo to come down low.
If this T-side calls for it. Right now, no resistance out middle, smoke up for the CT cross. And despite Ecstatic's best efforts to move that stack into the right angle, still nobody comes knocking.
If clearly and carefully turned over every unturned stone.
Excuse me. 2 USP kills is 2 USP kills too many. Galil from above. Nade with the CT's names on it, but even that nade's not massive damage. And Broky's still confident to be USPing off. This
2v2,
is 3
baby.
vanilla pistol frags coming out of Ecstatic versus a fully healthed Kerrigan and Broky. You take
And
those.
luckily for FaZe, that's all it is. Oh, and actually,
Or more. Ready for the
read that
swing.
well too.
Oh no, not all 5. No way you lose all 5. Ooh. Bomb's gonna kill TMB, so Kerrigan the sole survivor. That
Damn.
is USPs for 485 damage. 4 players strong for FaZe Clan. Right at that tunnel entrance, utility soars over, fire thrown down. Not firing in anticipation with a double kill, but no teammate to hold. And the reload not allowed to get off. So Broky takes
They're gonna go
position
through it
in
for
sight.
sure.
TMB flashed forward, Frozen eats it, back turn though. And so we're gonna go evened out. That's all the utility that Ecstatic had to work with, and Broky finds his in from the window, Sierra into the 1v2. Equals it out, 1v1, and as Frozen repositions, Sierra seems to have gotten wind of this. Now he considers the smoke, lets his guard down, beheaded by Frozen for the 3-0 FaZe start.
I think they mollied Carr. He just forgot about it. So that, you know, with all the bold predictions for TMB, it kind of makes him the Zwei of Denmark.
5 years ago, though.
Yes.
But you got something going, as did TMB, but peeks in. Fallback's not coming for free, buddy. This is FaZe Clan, hot to the trot, quick to the chase. Rain on the flank already. Ooh, but nice shot from Nutnut's gonna keep this one alive, because you've got long control to work with if you're Ecstatic. But it could just force you into a save now. This game is very quickly getting taken over by FaZe. 5 rounds straight. At this point, you're just trying to still stay in tuned with your individual level from Overpass. All the rounds are being racked up by FaZe, but can't afford Sierra to disappear. And the old Kerrigan op. Kerrigan 3K on this one.
He's still frying.
Just takes that A site. J-Raz showed us the cache, and there's still more and more frag grenades to come. Here's another one. And on top of that, 2 more still to be thrown by Ramp. Keep them coming, because its body's confirmed, and Sierra just gonna lay it down. Meanwhile, we get this mid walkout from Frozen, and it's 4v3 for Ecstatic, gunning for their first round win of the second map at 20 seconds. FaZe still no clean route to a bomb site. That flash, though, finds its home, as does the 2 headshots from both of the players going into the A split. So the moment Ecstatic think they finally have legs to stand on here on Dust 2, it's a kick that sweeps their legs out from beneath them, and a 7-round streak out of FaZe.
Yeah, that was an excellent moment here for FaZe where they look comfortable and they worked the entire map with 3 guys. Everyone did their part. We watched that clock go down, but someone like Rain, so experienced, didn't care that entire time. He was happy to hold off for the opportune moment to peek around long control to take that car player out, who's hoping that the cat player swing, who's hoping that it's actually a mid B so he can move out of that spot. And all that pressure that was built up by a trio that have played together for some time.
Which, 2 sets of eyes on A site towards Catwalk. You're giving Rain the runway, and Broky's gonna put that up on the long corner, finds his blind. TMB getting bullied as they peel a player off the B plat. Rain now looking for the entry, supported by Frozen. Pressure out through mid doors. Oh man, Ecstatic are just getting pulled apart in all directions from 4 separate members of FaZe.
Followed by Rifle, doesn't matter. 2 ops come through here for Ecstatic. They've got to stop the bleeding somehow.
Long has done well for FaZe. It will so again. Broky given 2 players to challenge at the B site, kills 1 instantly. We get no trade back.
One thing is I would love to have Jacob be a part of all this, but it feels like it's mostly everyone else, and he's just doing fine. He's just here.
You know, back on Overpass, they were trying to like slot him in and get complicated. It shouldn't, but Rain is, oh boy. Rain.
Wait. Wow.
Oh, they are. Oh, they're just melting them.
Oh boy.
You know, this is kind of like back on Overpass. Kerrigan's trying to teach Jacob, trying to implement. You're trying to include the new guy.
Yeah,
you know, it's the new kid in town.
Give him like a fake job.
Your mom tells you gotta make the neighbor kid feel welcome, and then, well, he cost you the game.
Oh, that's okay. That's the joke. I got you.
Oh, how? No.
Oh, no. Not the auto sniper. Wait,
welcome to FaZe Clan.
Yeah. When's the last Rain auto sniper kill?
How dare you, dude? This, honestly.
Oh, come on.
This is FaZe at its best. This is what we all want every event. Is it too much to ask for? I mean, you don't want to be ecstatic on the receiving end, but what is this, man? 10 rounds straight. Kerrigan on the headshots, auto snipers, no scopes.
Frozen's 15-1.
Oh my God. You said it, flow state. There's auto snipers, there's no scopes. There's a total disregard for Ecstatic's ability here on Dust 2.
Yeah.
You know,
zero rounds here. Christu's also not on the board yet this game.
And, oof. Maui Snake said it, right? In the head-to-head, if I'm Brokey, I do not fear Christu at all, and we haven't had a massive head-to-head duel between them, but Christu is still down there, the depths of the scoreboard, back-to-back maps, and so there's no op ability to slow down FaZe Clan right now. And Lelele looks like a shell of himself from map 1. Oh, Rain is just tapping them away. Jesus Christ, throw in the white towel.
And Jacob's just here, 4-4. Just hanging out. Actually, a chance to go. Never mind. Okay, there he is. Jacob takes 2 on this round. 11-0. Call it a 13-0, Connor. I know you want to.
I am not saying it because I ruin it every time. Man. Feeding FaZe on Overpass just to get 13-0'd?
That's literally what's happening right now.
It's what we are witnessing, in fact, unless. And Lelele catching him off guard. It's a good flash to keep players up, but it's not going to keep them out. So control of the B bomb site taken over. It is a hell of a desperate situation. They're going to go for the boost outside of the window for the arrival.
Haircut.
Just trying to give Jacob a chance to play a game, as he has witnessed murder all around him in these last few rounds. Frag to expose the player in the window, but Ecstatic can't jump on it just yet. They'll see cars clear. That's an invite for the retake. Frozen up on the doorway. And so FaZe Clan do indeed deny Ecstatic a single CT round, folks. 12-0. We'll see it for the pistol, and then for map 3.
Maybe at most.
Nobody wants to be the guys that get 13-0'd, but TMB puts the smoke down. 4 versus 5. Brokey aggression off of the catwalk denied. It's going to be Kerrigan in the back of the site to try to do it. Players coming at him. They've got the entries they need. Bomb in tow, but Frozen back at it. Sierra out through the window. Separate duels. Come on, buddy. For the respect. Oh, it's done. 13-0 at the hands of FaZe Clan. Now that is an honor.
And it'll more just be a funny thing that, you know, people are going to be talking about afterwards.
I mean, if you can beat them in a best-of-3 while getting 13-0'd, that just makes it all the better.
There you go.
And Lelele on Banana versus 2 in a moment. Yeah, nice aggression there. Kerrigan setting it up from the bomb site, swings his 2 soldiers forward, and it's FaZe 5v4, but Beretta's here.
Yeah, Beretta's in a really good spot. Brokey on the Christmas tree setup here. All right, I mean, this is like a boa constrictor around a mouse at this point. Oh, but Rain's got hit the back. Are they going to run it down?
They know they've been flanked, so they're just going to try to charge on in. Jacob, singular frag, Frozen off CT. It's ugly, but it is a great distraction. Kerrigan comes out from the depths of his corner cave. I'm a twisted web weaver. Rain trying to set them up to fall into his web. Does exactly that. Famas on the wall, and a great Tech 9 shot. Ooh, but Brokey's pushed in, and he better come up big. He drops the bomb at the very least. He knows a player jumped past him. It's opened a door for Frozen to come and join him, but this is the critical duel, and Lele is going to pick it up.
Now the bomb's going to get planted. Frozen might have a chance to catch him coming back. Oh, spotted for a second, but now...
They announced themselves with the smoke as well, so 2 players to come up short side. Brokey, really leaves a lot to be desired there, and from the top rope, so many players standing on top of so many different objects this round.
High up, get as high as you can. Get 13-0, goes to overtime. Jacob carries, and then they lose. There's the most FaZe possible outcome.
Versus a Christu who bottom frags all 3 maps.
Christu totals 11 frags in 3 maps.
Nice double peek, but Brokey is quick on the trigger and
just,
quick on the fallback.
Galloped out of that. He just... oh.
It's a hop and a skip out of dodge. Flash for the peek off Jacob.
Oh, awkward!
Oh, God,
he hit the wall behind him.
Jumbly bumbled on one another, or it was Brokey behind him, I think. Brokey trying to pass behind Jacob with the op.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, because he's low too now. Awkward. Round's not over, but it could be close if Ecstatic play their cards right. Jacob is left over towards the B site. He's low on HP anyways. Lots of pressure and stress on Rain and Kerrigan here to lockdown A.
Man, one of them's gonna have to go big because you've got 3 coming up through the apartments. Kerrigan missed off shot. Rain's got bodies falling on him. He holds the line for the double, but it's Kerrigan going down with nothing.
Yeah.
And Brokey removed earlier on. That spells disaster here for FaZe because it's a retake needed with Jacob on 20 health. Nade
doesn't do anything.
That's crazy. Comes up short. Fox must have given Christu the cover he needs. And if anything, that's just a sign that this one's not meant to be for FaZe Clan.
I mean, they're still in a position to walk over, but just need some kind of mistake here from the T side.
It's a huge risk to run this, but they're going to try to give it a chance. Taking a look up short, and Lele not peeking. They start to sprint in. He's got the first trade.
Bomb's
not
planted?
necessarily for him. It's on the other side of the box. Frozen taps it a second time. He doesn't peek the gap and then right in, but not with the time. Kit isn't even enough. Frozen dies after the fact. 4-1 the Ecstatic lead and sweeping away the economy of FaZe Clan 2.
Broken puts himself in a good spot to hold on to someone to re-peek short, but it's just a chemistry moment where it's a little too awkward.
Could cost them dearly because it's MP9s and a Mag 7 out of the gate for round 6. And it is already a vacant B bomb site plus brackets control. There's no free rotate here. Jacob's getting killed over on short side as Nut locks it down. And while Brokey may have gotten the kill towards spawn,
Where'd he go?
Nut still fights his way out, despite taking a Mag 7 to the back of the head for 33 damage.
Headshot, 33.
Oh, and he will hold the line. 4 up for Ecstatic in bodies at the end of this round, but more importantly, the score.
Oh, Frozen taking a hell of a lot of damage right there on the molly. Down to 34. Ops coming into play, hits him through the wall. Looking for more. Christu down to 45. Couple of warning shots as far as they're concerned.
Brackets approach denied. More where that came from, though, and so Jacob peeking into the next duel dies.
Uh-oh. Oh, the wrap comes through. CT's backing up a little bit. How quickly do they think TMB is going? Bomb in a spot to actually go either site. I think they want to turn this into a lurk. If TMB is going to get into spawn, they have a real chance at a split. They know it's 2-2 right now. Maybe Analele is the one who just gets aggressive, but yeah, now the bomb starts to go back.
Big duel. Timing's awkward for the CT, but he gets vision. He gets a chance. It's a chance for Kerrigan, and he will best his counterpart.
Saved it. Totally saved it.
That lets Brokey lean back into the bomb site in anticipation of this banana push. A dry walk around the corner into the sniper is going to cost Ecstatic what could have been the 6-1 lead. They now walk away at 15 seconds. That was a huge pickup for Kerrigan because he nearly got blindsided, but between the tree and the truck, it gets a little weird, and he gets that quick glimpse of vision. So the door is ajar for FaZe. Christu missed off shot.
Oh, he stayed up there.
That is an invite for Frozen to come through with the double kill. Still more utility being chucked out.
Whoa.
Frozen's taken a ton of damage from nades.
He kind of expertly avoided more damage, though, actually. And gets this nade off with his... And Kerrigan sends Frozen off. They've got a good idea of what Ecstatic are going to try to do. Frozen's here to catch TMB if he goes spawn again. No one's coming out of hall, so this allows Bro to get to a good spot.
Easy. not expecting that kind of a challenge out of Brokey, but you give him the space, he'll take it. TMB trying to split into the site, but Brokey has drawn the line in the sand with bomb control, and on top of that, a triple.
Full control, man. That's the kind of play that they want from Brokey.
In front of the nade, but not for long. Brokey just got tagged hard for 60.
He's trying to find out how to be a part of this round right now. Jacob's wrapping around.
Rain into the pit, gonna have to do something about it. Serves up a great distraction, not to mention stellar headshot. Kerrigan challenges in through the arch, Zero with a 1v3, but the gun goes dry. Brokey's pistol's out, Kerrigan's one shot, and this clutch is still very much on.
Absolutely, Kerrigan almost died. Definitely can't just peek. That nade will miss. Oh no, they've got that volley. Oh, perfect retake, actually.
A little bit of chaos there for FaZe Clan swinging out through the smokes. And it's not happening. 9 and 5 is Rain at the moment, so A defense going well.
And one of those nades had an off trajectory, right? Some damage, but that's it.
In a sea of flashbangs, Frozen somehow recovers vision, and the CTs just keep throwing bodies at this. Brokey picked up one towards middle, but the B defense ultimately falters. It's health advantage for the retake, and a lot of utility to pull it off. If those frag grenades find and Lalele, it is over for him. He has all 3 of the kills to get into this B bomb site on the brink of an ace.
Interesting.
Sira did it back on overpass. He locks into the new box to try to hold it, but does that make him a target for the utility?
Yeah,
you'd think so. Incendiary and a frag still to be thrown, and sure enough, now he does get put into that back corner, but the smoke covered it. They climbed up, and Lalele fires through, and the front pit CT denied by Christu, a 4K from An Lay.
Almost a second ace here for Ecstatic versus FaZe in this game. Really good try. But you know what? Screw the try. Here's the impact. 4 kills, everyone necessary. Excellent job locking down this site.
CTA setup looking a little more timid. Kerrigan taking up a lot of responsibility here, and he steps into Sira. 9 health makes the difference on that one. Jacob's feeling desperate. Time to shine, but he can't get more than just the 1 kill, and so it falls on Rain's broad shoulders yet again. Into the apartments, he'll push. Nut on the other side. It's a Mac 10 versus an M4, so instant headshot bodes well, but Sira's so deep on that arch wraparound that it's a guaranteed plant.
He scaled so quickly, man. You got to appreciate that. Now there's one waiting in mid and Lalele as a CT push comes through, but Brokey will pass by.
Brokey's
Is he going to come back?
Brokey's made a ton of noise, so Lalele ready for that peak. And now Frozen's element of surprise is the only thing that keeps FaZe's chances of tying out this
Sira
defensive half.
He does.
Great grenade onto the pit. Wide swing into the site. Christu finds his 8th kill over 3 maps, and that is a 7-5 Ecstatic half. Creeping up through the apartments. A lot of bodies here for the brackets defense, but that does kind of bank on Sira being able to hold back apps. Great path out of Rain, but it's the trade frags that bode well.
Oh, man. Ecstatic got to work on their pistols. Hey, that's something that FaZe has been really able to take advantage of them on. And Lele and some of these pistols, he'll have these dualies and they'll come through and get 3 kills. So sometimes won't always result in the round, but you can definitely rain terror with these guns.
Would have loved to have had them on that balcony hold. And Lele popped as he goes over top.
Okay.
And FaZe, it's a triple kill from Kerrigan to take a pistol. Another round of laughs and a little sigh of relief. But FaZe are still tiptoeing on the brink of this stack. Same setup as the pistol for Ecstatic. MP9's gonna be the bounce. He jumps in, Christu comes flying through. And so it is the MP9 for the double headshot. Rain gonna catch the climb up, shadow advantage. He gets the early warning and a scramble out from arch side. They're ahead of that smoke with a bit of sight control, TMB's Galil. But Frozen presses his luck and comes through to a cleared sight.
Yeah, and he knows that they haven't gone all the way through, so he'll quickly get this bomb down. CT's running to wrap around. 2 one-on-ones. Frozen, he can be real cerebral in these moments. How's he gonna figure out how to separate these fights?
Gives himself the smoke behind, considering all of the possible options of attack. Still thinking about the heavy short flank, but it is double up here. Oh, it's just a
nice
drive-by.
shot.
TMB again with one of those shots. It's the same dude who dropped the 4 damage Mac 10 wallbang.
Yeah, that's right. He knows how to line them up. The idea of maybe more stars to just see if there's something that they can go back to in terms of chemistry. Who knows? But
I mean,
it doesn't always have to be a move that's popular. I'll say that much. You know,
Sure.
after Furia pulled off their Molodoy Yakinder situation, I think.
And so maybe there will be growing pains. We felt them on overpass. Right now, it's Lele to feel the pain because Frozen's got that fast headshot and telling them where you're at. TMB's nade well worth it. Trade frag to Frozen to keep man advantage in hand, but utility pressure just keeps on coming, as do the trade frags. You welcome the spam from Rain, another smoke out of Jacob to go down front CT, and he picks up an additional smoke as well. Are they gonna drop it on Coffin, or
He
is
needs to drop
yes,
it.
he will.
Yeah.
But again, bit of a welcoming gap on the left side of it. It'll fill out. All's good. CTs don't jump on it immediately, but they are going to come through. 3 players strong.
Not
and
bad.
Each of the FaZe players holds it back. They're not thinking Sierra's also here, but he's not even thinking about the round win. Rain will hunt him down. He can smell you, and he'll one-tap to the back. FaZe Clan busts through the doors of that B site off a Frozen entry, as are Ecstatic. Trying to stay ahead of the banana hit, but it comes at you fast again. Just hitting this strong. Kerrigan's Mac 10, diving the jumping Mac 10 headshot, pushes Lele into despair, and the first rotate over has that 5-7 in. And so now we have the bomb plant. It's all good.
Brain's broken. Brain is broken. He's going to be scared to say 5-7 all day today. Arch wide open as well. I mean, the only option is B players come forward. Maybe
Ooh, nice.
this actually helps.
Yep. They were ready to layer that with a second player. Only ends up taking the 1. Brokey looking for the answer, and it's right there. But a missed shot. It's going to keep that FAMAS standing for the time being as we get the other B players rotating over to A in a fast scramble. Thing is, Brokey also has the bomb. Ecstatic just saw it bottom of mid.
Yeah.
And saw nobody else win it.
It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, it's good for Ecstatic, but like they have bottom B smoke full vision as well. Like time's down now. If FaZe are gonna run this up to B, this could be the right option. TMB would have to make an error here, but if he doesn't keep his guard up 100%, there is a chance.
Yeah, Kerrigan stomping his way through the arch side just feeds Sierra an easy 14th kill. Bunch of utility damage met by a smoke. You'd have to be really desperate to go through. And even Rain dying here is going to start to rack up costs that FaZe can still afford for the most part. We'll see if all 5 players get swept under the rug. Jacob was so ready to run through that smoke, but then you see Kerrigan pull the reins back, and they give double digits to Ecstatic, who start this off by just simply winning. Oof. Here comes 3, charging for you. Doesn't look like you're gonna get away with it a second time. TMB fighting tooth and nail into the flames.
Dying while spinning here. FaZe will take over top. Banana. Oh, Ooh, Sarah peeks in the middle. FaZe are, of course, still ready for a lot of options. That wasn't a full commitment B. And Nutnut's got his eyes crossed trying to figure out what site to go to.
Man, they go right back at that B action.
Yeah.
Ecstatic were looking to sign up for similar fights as last round. What they didn't think was Frozen was bringing his full force push and a couple friends. I mean, Frozen just throws himself at the climb over car. Just a bombardment of utility immediately offered up here by FaZe Clan, and nobody really fighting for banana control immediately. FaZe face the deep smoke. They give it up. They're instead looking to pounce on A. Two-player short side. Trades back. Nutnut's got the double. And with 3 players stuck inside that mid-smoke.
Oh, Frozen came through the smoke.
He just dives into the bomb site, but Frozen looking to make a move.
Wait, he knows they're rotating. He's sending the bomb back, actually.
It's trying to get away. Arch swing denied. Frozen instant headshot, but he won't expect the next one. And Lelele gets the answer, and he can get to be ahead of FaZe.
Yes, and because Kerrigan took the long way back through alt, they didn't know what was going on at the bottom of B. Brokey will be in front, and that op shot's not there, and Lelele will get his smoke off.
Nades
But
down.
they're coming through anyways.
He hears him burning, so he should know. But he doesn't know about the second just yet. Still concerned about that Arch threat.
Oh, you know they just want to just jump through this and end the round. They get really nervous in these retake situations. Here's the test for Ecstatic. Op and play for Brokey. 17 and 12. Big impact last round. We've seen him off and on so far this series.
Shoulder to shoulder with Kerrigan, who just keeps going for that quick pop-up, looking for the confirmation, and there it is. Welcomes the wall bang back through. Kerrigan still sitting pretty on 40. Numbers evened out as Ecstatic get closer. Only flashbangs for the retake, both of which now spent. Wide swing to Kerrigan. He gets traded. Brokey needs to nail a shot. Time ticking. Christu down. And the Opper makes the difference. FaZe evacuate that A site to find themselves a lead.
3 between Brokey and Kerrigan. And those are great shots from Kerrigan. Now he's fragging from the bottom of the board, which is actually a welcome sight for FaZe's. Another speed up round here. Make sure no re-aggression can come in. TMB lineup, perfect.
Wow.
Takes out Jacob easily.
Nade's good too for a quarter of Brokey's health.
That was so important because FaZe almost stole top brackets for free by blowing that smoke open, seeing everything, throwing the molly down. They needed some kind of response.
Whoa.
Oh, one bad peek.
Oof. Leg shot, but at least it's damage here for Christu. Having his best map of the series. And we called for his improvement. And Lelele, these both players have nades out and Frozen even in front of the wall. Sitting duck and a re-aggression. Clean team play coming out of Ecstatic in the dying moments of this CT side. They find a sweep of that B attack and Rain emerging out through the apartments on the bomb recovery. This would be massive. And they're gonna stop it in its tracks. And Lelele with a triple kill trying to get back to the formula that won his team overpass.
This one goes to round 24.
Double nades right into the pack. Christu, first blood, more util damage. Fire in front of that one.
Wow, Kerrigan 3 HP, Jacob 15 HP.
I mean, they just tanked that damage, thinking they were gonna get up banana for much less than that. Yeah, there is a certain timidness to Ecstatic at the moment.
Yep.
There's another smoke as well inside this B site. TMB to play in front of it, finds a lineup on Frozen. And Lelele eats the flash, cleans up Jacob, and TMB pressures smoke. Kerrigan 3 health. More enemies than HP. Make that now equal. Flashes get a little awkward there for a second. And Christu's gonna tease him. Kerrigan's gonna go for another duel. And the nade's got his name on it. We go overtime map 3.
Let's go.
Of course.
Of course, they actually have done it. They've made it go to OT. It's a solid...
Oh my god, the aggression here is just...
Nuts.
Yes. yeah. But there is a smoke still on A on Sierra. At 25 seconds, he could drop it on short. Instead, he goes for the duel. Oh, he does still shave Rain off the round. Christu's got to deliver, and he will. Syrah's dead. Pit's clear. Christu pinned into the corner, gets bested by Brokey, and at 12 seconds, bomb planted. Kerrigan ready as they round the corner of Library. Frozen with a sharp angle deep into the head. And now Anlalele, 23 kills to his name, softens up 2 players on site. This is one of those winnable 1v3s, but instead Brokey instantly hits the line. And so that rock back into the A site is FaZe's lead. We've got 4 players here for Ecstatic. There is a bloodbath being queued up in the second round of overtime. TMB out from the corner as the fire spreads his feet. Syrah tries to slide into brackets. It gets away from him. The pressure remains. And Lalele down to 18 health.
They keep it coming. Nut. He's not had a great map so far. He could save it. Here from Pit.
Gets into the cover. They're looking up towards that balcony, thinking his position is higher than it is. Brokey's gonna find what was left of Anlalele, and the Pit player holds. Nut's got his double. It's a Brokey clutch demanded of him in 40 seconds of play, and the op is already on the angle. Christu has to hit those shots, needs to make up for lackluster maps 1 and 2, and he'll do so to tie an OT.
It's never too late.
Again, knocking on the door of early A presence. Not smoked out like last round, because maybe they want Christu with the action. Haven't really seen an op on short side. It rattles off!
Oh.
They line up for Syrah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
One of those golden opportunities for him to recover. Damn near breaking even. 21 kills to his name, and this slow crawl down B from Anlalele.
They're gonna get this though.
Oh, Kerrigan finds him head turned and through
That's
the
a
smoke.
mistake, Anlalele.
No way. TMB also trying to get ahead of it, but then Frozen is steps ahead of where Anlalele dies from. And so suddenly this 4 versus 3 has become a very comfortable position for FaZe Clan. They're gonna find a vacant B bomb site. Brokey, does he hear the approach? Did they run a little too long? With confidence, he puts that off back behind the flank. And Nut's Pit play last round was big. This clutch would need to be bigger as he loses a third to the nade on the approach. At the very least, he's got the kit to play around with. Kerrigan over towards the coffins, holds the line for Frozen to just creep behind Nubox and wait. He comes over top, catches him on the climb. Mistakes made in overtime could damn well cost Ecstatic.
Damn, that's huge. I mean, that's what we saw Anlalele make that push to the half wall every round, basically. Every time he could get a chance to go and fight Frozen, he would do that. So it's the first time that FaZe become the aggressors in this situation. They do it right off the bat.
FaZe evolving quickly. Brokey had a shadow advantage for the Nut peak. And Rain already sees Syrah trying to crawl along the van, but I guess Kerrigan doesn't get the memo fast enough. And so now you're looking to get this recovery so that Kerrigan doesn't die in vain. 3v5 turned 3v4. TMB picks up a second smoke, doesn't use the Molotov, and they're gonna go 3 versus 2 into this A bomb site. Brokey in the back corner,
They're
Rain
running.
first towards Pit.
They have no choice.
Molotov for Rain, he's gonna get just burnt out. Down now to 30 health, smoke in front of the van. They figure out Brokey's position. Bomb is on the truck. Rain just gets burned out. Jacob's already in through the wall bang. No time for the plant, no time for the round win. Christu goes for the kill, but with nobody prioritizing plant, this one goes up in smoke.
They actually crumbled a little bit right there. I mean, we're looking at Rain standing in that molly, but soon enough, Jacob will make his way over too.
3 frags for the pack, though. If they want to try to burst that smoke open and pounce, they can.
Actually, he hasn't moved yet. Maybe there is a chance here for them to get in.
Going for the execute, frag grenades to follow. Frozen challenging from CT with just one. A team nade is not what they can afford at the moment.
Damn.
That just blows apart the upset here for Ecstatic. On the hunt for double overtime, a bomb plant maybe. Spam doesn't find him. Still a small chance. As Christu has struggled throughout this series, his best map here and now, but it's got to be his best moment as well. CTs line up, and that will be the end of it. FaZe Clan survived the test with the Jacob debut, a 13-0 in the middle of this series, and a hell of a test offered out by Ecstatic. A tip of the hat to Andlalele, to Sierra, 2 consecutively good maps.
The spirit of victory. The desire to be first. The challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.